Now I welcome you all for the next series of social science. In this part, we will study about power sharing, which is the first lesson of political science for class 10th. This lesson has been divided into three parts, and in part 1, we will study about the ethnic composition and social diversity of Belgium. This lesson, power sharing, has been divided into two important examples. The first example is given of Belgium, second one is of Sri Lanka. But before coming to this part, it is very important to know what is ethnic or ethnic composition. It is a social division based on shared culture. It means people belonging to common culture have the same ethnicity. In this part 1, we will see the example of Belgium. Dear students, Belgium is a small country in Europe. It is smaller in area than the state of Haryana. It has a population of a little over 1 crore and it shares its boundaries or borders with Netherlands, France, and Germany. See this map of Belgium. It is two colors. It has two colors. The topmost color is Flemish region and lower part is Wallonia region. Now we will see the ethnic composition of Belgium. The ethnic composition of this small country is really very complex. Out of the country's total population, 59% people live in Flemish region and they speak Dutch language. Another 40% people live in Wallonia region, they speak French. Remaining 1% people speak German. Now see 59% means major part is Dutch speaking. Second number comes for French speaking, they are 40% and very small part only 1% is for German speaking people. But in the capital city of Belgium, which is Brussels, it is quite opposite. 80% people speak French language while 20% are Dutch speaking people. Now we will see what were the main causes of social conflict in Belgium. The minority French speaking community of Belgium was relatively more rich and more powerful, but this was not liked or opposed by the Dutch speaking community because they got the benefit of economic development and education much later. And this situation, this inequality in their social and economical difference caused tension between Dutch and French speaking people during 1950s and 1960s. Now it is very important to see how the government of Belgium accommodated its social diversity. The leaders of Belgium were aware about this social and regional difference and cultural diversity. That's why between 1970 and 1993 they amended their constitution four times. See, they amended their constitution four times so as to maintain the equality and harmony among the different social groups of the country. And they made some special provisions in their constitution. Now we will see what were those provisions. First, the constitution prescribes that the number of Dutch and French speaking ministers shall be equal in the central government. It was very important that the number of ministers speaking Dutch language and French language will be equal. Their constitution required some special laws for this arrangement, and they made it. Thus, no single community was able to take decisions unilaterally or alone. Second, many powers of the central government were given to the state governments of the two regions. And moreover, the state governments were not subordinate to the central governments. They were quite independent to take their decisions. Now, coming towards the capital city Brussels, it had a separate government, and in this government too, the both communities, Dutch and French speaking, have equal representation. As we have seen that French speaking people accepted equal representation in this city Brussels because the Dutch speaking community has accepted equal representation in the central government where they were in majority. So this was a quite understanding and well maintenance of power sharing. And apart from these two central and state governments, Belgium made the third kind of government too. This was known as community government, and it was elected by the people belonging to each language community, Dutch, French and German. And this government had the power to protect the cultural, educational and language related issues of their own community. So we can see that this arrangement or this Belgium model was quite successful. It worked well. It controlled the civil struggle, strife or civil war between the two major communities as much as possible. And seeing this model, it became so popular that when European Union was formed, Brussels was chosen as its headquarters. So, dear students, from this arrangement we have seen that Belgium quite showed a wisdom in maintaining the harmony in the French and Dutch speaking people and to keep their country progressive. Thank you.